Hello everyone, welcome back to Starting Point on this beautiful Tuesday morning. And today we're having a special guest.
Yes, we do, Ferdi. So today we're going to talk about the Festival Musical Indonesia, who's going to return this November at Taman Ismail Marzuki, bringing together 12 musical communities from across the country in a grand celebration of creativity and performance. Now, to talk more about this year's concept, about the preparations, and what audiences can expect, we have two special guests joining us in the studio. The producer of Festival Musical Indonesia, Ken Nala Andrita from Eki Dance Company.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello.
good morning,
Good
Nala. Welcome back
morning.
to the studio.
Thank you.
Always happy to have you here. And also a very good morning to Billy from Indonesia Kaya.
Hi,
good
good
morning,
morning.
Billy. Welcome
Thank
to TVR
you.
World. Thank you for joining us and looking really dapper.
Yeah.
Early hours in the morning.
From 1 a.m. No.
Amazing. We truly appreciate it. Now, of course, we want to talk about the Festival Musical Indonesia.
Yeah.
Now, this will be the fourth
Yes, the fourth
festival that will take place in November 2025. But maybe for the uninitiated out there who's never had the opportunity to come and enjoy all the festivities, can you tell us first what is actually the Festival Musical Indonesia?
So Festival Musical Indonesia is like it's a festival for musicals. So we've seen a lot of music festivals. So there's a lot of singers and bands and all in one place. So for Festival Musical Indonesia, we will have many musicals all in one place. So it will take place in Taman Ismail Marzuki from the 14th to the 16th of November. So there are going to be a lot of musical every day. So each day we will have like 4 musicals each day.
Each day for
Yes.
musical. What a treat. Okay.
That's really amazing. I mean, with so many events going on, what is your perspective on how to make festivals like this become like sustainable and also more developing?
So for now, the musical communities in Indonesia is expanding a lot. So we've seen that. So we made this Festival Musical Indonesia to be like some kind of a place for all the musical people to gather around, to be together. So we make this for that. Yeah.
All right, so it's like a gathering and also
Yes.
a platform
Yeah.
and a way for musical enthusiasts,
Yes.
especially in Jakarta, to
Yeah.
get together and enjoy
Yes.
musicals.
Because they can get lower price for tickets for
Yeah.
4 shows in a day.
Really?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
package deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
package deal.
Okay, I want to know more about that. All right, now moving on to you, Billy.
Yes.
Of course, one of the special things that we're going to see at the festival this year is the involvement of Indonesia Kaya. But again, we like to know more first about Indonesia Kaya and its role in the festival this year, please.
All right. So Indonesia Kaya is supporting arts and culture since 1992, but we are more focusing on theater musical since 2010.
Okay.
Because we believe that through performing arts, through musical theater, we can promote and preserve the Indonesian culture through the music, dance, dialogue, costumes, sets, and etc. And that we believe through arts and culture, Indonesia could be a fully empowered nation.
Yes.
Because we can learn a lot in developing as a better person through art and culture, disciplines, collaborating, and then appreciate more about the process and appreciate more about the arts itself.
Wow.
And yeah, we believe that through Festival Musical Indonesia is a platform for musical enthusiasts, for the arts and culture lovers. They can see many potential, many skills, many shows in 3 days, and they can celebrate more about arts and culture. So it's
Okay.
a great place for everyone.
I remember during the pandemic years, Indonesia Kaya released this series of musicals
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
showed online,
Yep.
inspired by Indonesian stories,
Yes.
Indonesian fairy tales, and presented in such a modern way. They kept me sane during the pandemic years. So let me just say thank you very much for that amazing entertainment. You
Yeah.
should look it up on YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
Indonesia Kaya.
But also curious about the participant of the Indonesia Kaya
Yes.
in this festival. Do you think this thing contribute to performance arts in Indonesia?
Yeah, if we see by the data, Festival Musical Indonesia for the 4th this year, we get a lot more participants
participants, yeah,
from
yeah.
the open call submission.
Yeah.
Is around 100
yeah,
ish
yeah.
from the previous ones, and then we believe that the quality is also improved and it's getting better. That from the data itself, we see that many communities, musical communities, that believe on themselves, so they can participate to the festival here, this festival, and then previously we highly see that musical theater scenes is actively more in Jakarta, but for now it's expanding to other cities as well, even to Sukabumi, even to other cities in across the islands in Indonesia. So yeah, that's Festival Musical Indonesia. I think would be a great celebration and a great platform to gather all the communities and also all the musical enthusiasts.
That's very
Indonesia.
encouraging to
Amazing.
hear.
Yeah.
And I think we can see and we can sense that the interest in musicals have been increasing
Yes.
quite a lot
lot,
during these
yeah.
past few years. But if you remember, I mean, before we talk about the program in details, if you remember a few years back, I think there was an interview by an Indonesian singer, no shade, we want to have a discussion. And she mentioned about there's almost no scene for musicals in Indonesia, and it's such a shame. And there's quite a ruckus over that interview, if you remember. And I want to take your opinion on it. As the producer of Teater Musical Indonesia, especially now that we have the fourth festival going on, how do you think is the theater and musical scene in Indonesia progressed this past few years?
So actually, we have musical theater in Indonesia since a long time ago. Yeah. So the traditional performances in Indonesia, traditional theater in Indonesia, it's all musicals.
Yes, that's true.
So like Lenong, and everything is all musicals. So for this year, Festival Musical Indonesia, we're also going to bring an authentic traditional performance. So we're going to bring Mangkunagaran to the real Mangkunagaran to Festival Musical Indonesia.
Really?
Yeah, so it's going to prove that musical has been in Indonesia for a long, long time.
It's actually an integral part of our identity.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm very curious about this Mangkunagaran thing that you bring this year. What's the difference between the past 3 years and with this participation of this Mangkunagaran? It will bring like indigenous feel or vibe?
Yeah, so for the past 3 years, we only have musical communities from Jakarta. Yeah, so we don't have musical communities from other cities, and it's all modern musical communities. So for this year, we want to show that the traditional performances in Indonesia is also musical, so we bring Mangkunagaran.
Also, we have the Wayang Orang.
The
Wayang Orang musical. Because Wayang Orang is basically a musical scenes as well. So we have the Mangkunagaran from Solo, also the Wayang Orang for the musical.
Okay. Because it involves singing and music, so it is indeed practically a musical.
Actors,
Could you tell us more about the programs and things that audience can expect in the festival?
Yeah, so what the first Festival Musical Indonesia for this year and from the previous ones, we have all the traditionals and other cities' musical communities to join. We have the 12 shows for four shows for each day, and then what differs most is the place itself, because we will have it in Taman Ismail Marzuki. It's a art district. It's a home for many artists in Indonesia. Theater, traditional dances, musical theater, even they're being held in Taman Ismail Marzuki. So it's purely a celebration in this more festive FME for this year. So people can see the modern musical shows, also the traditional musical shows. So we hope that everyone who come to the Festival Musical Indonesia, they will get more senses and more appreciations to the musical scenes, because yes, musical scenes in Indonesia has been since a long time ago.
And it's thriving right now. Now about the location, Taman Ismail Marzuki, it's quite expansive, and in recent years it has been refurbished, renovated, and now it's like sparkling new in a way. Is that one of the reasons why you decided to take the location to Taman Ismail Marzuki for this year?
And I think we have a lot more theater building in Taman Ismail Marzuki.
So you need a bigger venue, basically.
So last year we only have one theater, right? So one building, and now we have 3 venues. So
Wow.
it's going to be held in Teater Besar, Teater
Okay.
Jakarta, Teater Kecil, and Teater Wahyu Sihombing. Yes.
Okay.
So we,
A lot to choose from.
yeah,
lot to choose,
a lot to
yes.
choose from.
Well, speaking about a lot of to choose from, is this like the festival that you can choose or you can follow every programs? So you won't miss any of it.
I think based on the schedule, you can follow every program.
Amazing.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
But based on the capacity, you have to arrive first.
I'm pretty sure all the international viewers also very excited to see this.
Yeah. We hope so. We hope so.
Yeah. Are you hoping for the maybe regional communities to come over to Jakarta for this festival as well? So not just national audiences?
Yes, for sure. Because through Festival Musical Indonesia is also a platform to introduce more about our artists, our musical communities
Yeah.
that their skill are very great in every aspect. So yeah, hopefully more audiences to come to FME as well.
Okay, now let's talk about the shows more. Now you
Yeah.
mentioned there's going to be 4 musicals each day. Can you tell us some of them that you want to highlight to our audience?
So we're going to have 3 shows in Teater Besar.
Okay.
So it's going to be from Eki Dance Company, Art Suara Production, and Swarga Loka.
Oh,
And
okay.
all 3 of them will be presenting stories from Indonesia, Indonesian fairy tales.
okay.
So Eki Dance Company will bring Calon Arang,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
from Bali, and Art Suara Production will bring Tumang. It's the father of Sangkuria.
It's another story of Sangkuria.
Yeah.
Another POV.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
another
yeah,
part of
like a
it.
spin-off of Sangkuria.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay, okay.
So, and Swarga Loka will bring the story of Karna. Yes, it's like a wayang story.
Yes, wayang story.
I see.
I have
Okay.
to look at the history first before I
Yeah.
watch this.
I think
Have
so.
a bit feel grabs about
Yeah,
this.
to be more familiar with the whole lore, right? And about the communities from other cities in Indonesia, can you tell us more like which cities and what they're bringing to the festival?
We have from Bali, yeah,
okay.
and they will bring like a traditional stories from them, and then we also have from Jogja,
Yeah.
Yogyakarta, and they will
Okay.
bring a story about celeng.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they will bring.
Selling is like us every morning, right?
Oh, yeah. Like right now, to be honest.
Yes, they also
okay.
have from Jogja, and we also have the Mangkunegaran also.
Oh, wow.
But basically, from the open submission, from the open call auditions,
Yeah.
we receive a lot more from
Yeah.
the other cities, from
Yes.
Sumatra, from
Yeah.
Sulawesi. I guess
Yeah.
it's one of them. Yeah, but we
Okay.
have to choose right
Yeah.
from the best of the best, and then
Yes.
from their story, from their concepts, and
Okay.
what they can bring to the festival as well. So we chose from Bali and from Jogja to join.
Okay. Now, how do you do the filterization, the selection? I mean, it must be really hard to
Yeah.
choose from all those talented theater communities. How you finally come up with the
fortunately
best
we
of
have
the best?
the team of curators.
Yeah.
So
okay.
they're like the best of the best of the musical industry. So we
Okay.
have like Mas Iskandar Ludin, who is like the artistic
Artistic.
director for
Yeah.
many musical theater
Okay.
in Indonesia, and we have Gabriel Harfianto, who is the vocal director, and we have Rangga. Rangga is the director of Teater Koma now.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
The second
Okay.
generation
Yes,
of the
second
Yeah.
generation of Teater Koma, and we have Mariska Febriani. She is one of Dewan Kesenian Jakarta.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, so the creme de la creme of the
Yes.
theater community in
Yeah.
Indonesia.
So we let them choose.
So rest assured, it is the best of the best
Yes.
selection of what we have right now
Yes.
in Indonesia.
Hopefully, yeah.
Now, Kak Billy, being in
Yeah.
Indonesia Kaya, I'm sure you're all also very familiar with the needs and wants of the musical enthusiasts in Indonesia right now, especially the younger generation. What you can tell us about the landscape of the market right now that is available for theaters and also musical communities?
Yeah, I think we still need more actors. We still need more team for the backstage as well.
Okay.
So basically the musical theater needs you guys, needs the
Yeah.
younger generations to join. And
Okay.
with this years, the musical theater is thriving now and then reviving more. And we hope that it could be expanding more in the future. And yes, we need more younger generations to always do and preserve these musical theater scenes, because it's just a very beginning for us, for Indonesians, to have the musical theater, but to compete to our other sister cities as well around abroad, internationally, we still need more actors and more team to have for the backstage. And then just stay focused. Do with your heart for the editing, for the practice, for joining the communities, for whatever you do. Just put your heart to the musical theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of the stories that are being put out for the audiences, we have this need to introduce Indonesian culture and tradition, but there's also a need to make sure that the younger audiences can also appreciate and enjoy it. And there comes the modernization of the stories. How do you find the balance? What do you think is the balance is for Nala when it comes to combining the elements of modernity to Indonesian traditions?
I think each communities have their own way to balance it out. So with Eki Dance Company, now we're incorporating like many Gen Z style. And I think
It's their time to step up.
It's like Eki Dance Company do in Lutung Kasar.
Yeah.
They did it more like interactive. They did it more. The story is like basically it. But they did it more like simple, and then for the sad song they do it more galau, so people can do the karaoke session during the show and whatsoever. So we basically can balance it with the moral of the story, and the main story is still there, but the creativity for the show, like the dance moves, the character's name, or maybe the plot of the story as well. They can back and forth to have the audience to feel more about the story.
Get it more interactive.
Get
the audience involved.
Because I think Indonesian audience likes to be involved.
Is that what you found in many performances of Eki Dance Company?
It's like because our tradition is like guyup, it's like come together in one place, in one story. So that's us. So we have to bring it up to the musical scenes as well.
That's true, and we always love getting together, enjoying it together as a community. So another chance, to enjoy our traditions in an interactive ways to watch musicals.
Well, speaking about interactive ways, we also incorporate like Gen Z, as what you said. This is like being part of the biggest challenge that you ever received right now, being the balance of the Gen Z and also the market is changing. So what kind of consistency and challenges that you're facing right now for the fourth time?
I think the challenges we're facing, because for this time, it's because of the different venue, it feels like a different festival.
Okay.
Because of the different venue, it feels like it felt like a new festival. So it's very exciting. So the challenges are like the same. So like how we adapt to the venue and how we sell tickets. That is the challenges. But it's very exciting, and fortunately also we have Indonesia Kaya with us this year, so I'm optimistic.
Amazing.
Also we have the brand ambassadors to help us promote
the
the
brand
festivals.
So it's going to be Ara Jisiwi, Gary Gerardo, and Queen Salman.
Queen Salman. Queen Salman is the Genzis now. Hopefully we can get more Genzis to come to
because of
the
Queen
festival.
Salman.
Okay, exciting. So talking about selling tickets, we'll help you on that.
Yes, thank
you very
you.
much.
Let's take a short break first.
Don't
go anywhere. We'll talk more about the Festival Musical Indonesia right after this short break. Starting Point. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Starting Point. You're still with us, Ferdi Tairas and Siska Becker. And today we're still going to talk about the latest musical festival that will be happening soon with our special guest, Ken, and also
Billy and Nala, right? Nala, the producer of the festival, and Billy from Indonesia Kaya.
Yes.
Now, before we talk about the tickets, maybe we can talk more about the special shows that will take place in the festival. Now, on behalf of all the musical enthusiasts out there, we love to rewatch some performances.
Yeah.
So if you could tell us, are there any shows that has been done before, but maybe we'll use some other twist to make it new and fresh in this festival?
So for Eki Dance Company, we already done Calon Arang before.
That's right.
So yeah. So first time is online, and the second time is on Galeri Indonesia Kaya.
Okay.
So, but now with the bigger stage, we'll see what will happen.
Okay.
And there are also Jaxical's Kapanika.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Kapanika is also have been done twice
Yes.
before. The first one they did it in other venues, and then the second one is also in Galeri Indonesia Kaya.
Yes.
But then the extended version they will have it in Festival Musical Indonesia.
Okay. Are those like the gala shows that you mentioned
No,
earlier?
no. For the gala show is Eki Dance Company, Art Suara Production, and
Swarga Loka.
Okay.
So Jaxical will be on the Karya shows.
I see.
Yeah, Jaxical is
Okay.
one of the communities that submit their proposals to the open call audition.
Okay, so a
Yeah.
lot going on.
Yeah,
in this
yeah, yeah,
festival.
yeah.
Alright, so the gala shows definitely is something that you don't want to miss because they're the most prominent show that will be
Yeah.
presented
Yeah.
in the festival.
Yeah, because
right?
it also will be held in the Teater Besar in
Yes.
Taman Ismail Marzuki, and then the other show will be held in the two other venues,
Yeah.
Teater Kecil
Okay.
and Teater Wahyu Sihoming. It's more intimate.
Yeah.
I
It's more
see.
like it's a they can make it as an arena.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
people will gather in the
Alright.
circle to watch the show and whatsoever. So it's a different concept for the other
Okay.
venues, but for the gala, yeah, they can sit properly in a theater
Yeah.
sitting.
And how about the Mangkunegaran and the Wayang Orang show?
Yeah, it is also going to be held in Wahyu Sihombing and Teater Kecil. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Is this the first time ever that you have Mangkunegaran
Yes.
show and Wayang Orang show in the festival,
Yes,
right?
yes, it's the
Yes.
first time.
It's our first time.
Well, speaking about Mangkunegaran and the Wayang show, Billy, I mean, there's a lot of like young audiences that
Yes.
looking forward to this. Either you want to be an audience and also be a participant in the future. So I was thinking like, how do you make it like more appealing to these younger generations?
Realistically, quite happy for us to see that basically the traditional scenes is also intrigue the younger generations to watch for nowadays. We can say the Gen Zs as well.
Yeah.
They more proud to wear local brands. They
Yes.
were more proud to wear kain like the Indonesian fabrics, kebaya and whatsoever, and they feel like, oh, we are cool if we watch to the traditional scenes, or we're being in a traditional scenes.
Yeah.
So that's why one of the reasons as well we have to put Wayang Orang and then the Mangkunegaran to be in a festival musical Indonesia, because we believe that if we create it in a more intimate and more unique style, and they will perform the different show as they have in Mangkunegaran as
Yeah,
well, because the Mangkunegaran settings and the Wahyu Sihoming settings are different.
Yeah.
So they will create and make it more interesting in Festival Musical Indonesia. So it will be like maybe a teaser, a trailer
Yeah.
for a show,
Okay.
but hopefully after they watch the show, and then they will come to Mangkunegaran to see the longer ones and appreciate more about them. Yeah.
That's a good
Alright.
one.
Okay. Now, when we talk about the underlying theme of the festival, in previous festivals, there's always like this theme
Yeah.
and a story that you want to put forward, right? Now, what about this year? Is there like a message you want to put out?
This year we don't have a theme, a general theme, but
Okay.
we want all the communities to show themselves. So for this year we have like two communities that making their debut in the musical industry.
exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have Pranalika and Unlimited. It's their first time making a musical. So
Okay.
we want them to show their colors in the Festival
Wow.
Musical Indonesia.
Yeah, so it's interesting and will be more challenging for us as well because it's their debut. So we have to make sure that their debut is very great as well,
Yes.
as well as the other communities that have been their shows before, right?
Okay.
So yeah, the technicals and the administrative and whatever we help them to make it properly, and yeah, hopefully their debuts will be great in Festival Musical Indonesia.
With so many big names
Yes.
like, and the ambassadors that you mentioned before, could you spill a little bit like interesting story about working with these big names in the musical?
Yeah, like behind the scenes stories.
Yes.
Yeah, like spill the tea a bit. sister.
So you're going to see like maybe a lot of performers who are not going to perform only on one shows. Yeah. We're going to have a lot of performers who are going to perform in like 2 shows or maybe 3. I don't know.
Yeah.
So scheduling has been difficult.
Okay,
Yeah.
stage hopping from one performance
Yes.
to another. Okay.
And this one is also an interesting part of the FME, Festival Musical Indonesia, because many people will get hired for more than one show.
Yeah.
And they still can get it, and they can
Yes.
still do it
Okay.
because it's one show for a day or maybe 2 shows for a day, but they
Yeah.
can manage their schedule. It will be hard, it will be challenging, but
Yeah.
we are happy to see
Yeah.
the people like getting crowded, getting
Yeah.
busy because of the
Yeah.
festival, because that's what we want to have it as well
Okay.
from the
I
festival.
mean, it's exciting because we get to see the talents that we
Yes.
have. Some will maybe shine brighter than
Yeah.
others because of that. But it also shows that, like you said earlier, we do need more talents.
Yes.
We need more actors and
Yes,
actresses
yes.
and singers. Billy, what do you think? What should be done to fill the need of
Yeah.
this more talents in the musical industry?
It's always be a challenge for every of us. I think every productions to have a proper the best actors and actresses to join. For the closed invited audition or even the open audition, we still have these challenges because. Because we still need more talents to have it. But what Indonesia Kaya has been done is we create a free training programs, a workshop platform for the practitioners in backstage and also for the artists. So we have the Ruang Kreatif. It's a free workshop, an intensive musical workshop. We have it for 3 batches now, from the 2019 until 2025. And we chose the best participants to have the intensive workshop as well in New York and in London, West End.
Oh, wow.
So that's what that's what we can do for fulfilling the needs. And we are happy to say that the alumni of the program is now who are busy with their schedule in the musical scenes now.
Wow.
Especially for the first alumni for the first batch of Ruang Kreatif IMB. Oh, now they are fulfilling the musical scenes.
Great
and then
to
we are
hear.
to see now the second and the third alumni, the batches. Hopefully they can fulfill also the needs of the talents.
Okay.
And we have also the backstage, the workshop for backstage team.
Yeah.
We have the musical writing, we have the stage lighting, we had the production and stage managers workshop as well, and we will continue to have it in the next future. So
Okay.
hopefully it will be fulfilling the
Yeah.
needs and more regenerations of the talents as well in the backstage or in
Okay.
the front stage.
Thank you for that
Yeah.
enlightening explanation because it shows us there's so many divisions in
Yes.
the ecosystem.
Yes,
So not
yes.
just
Yeah.
the ones on stage, but
Yeah.
even probably more importantly the ones backstage
Yes.
to
Yes.
support
Yeah,
the
yeah.
performers,
And
right?
even the stories
Yeah.
backstage most probably will be more interesting instead
Yes.
of the stage story.
Yeah. A lot of
yeah.
work to be done as
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
right?
because it's
Yeah.
a multi-disciplines that will join and that will collaborate. So it's not only artistically rich, but it's
Okay.
also will be opening jobs for everyone to
Okay.
come to join. Yeah.
So a lot of opportunities for people who have interest in theater and musical
Yes.
community, but maybe don't have that self-confidence to be on stage. You can also be
Yeah.
off the stage and
Yeah.
actually working to support the actors. Now, how do you think Nala Teater Musical Indonesia have contributed to the development and growth of the ecosystem? Like what we said, one of the biggest needs is to have more active players and more talents.
I think we also see in schools right now, musical theater is thriving also in schools,
that's true,
because
yeah.
I've received like, can you teach us musical theater? We want to make this, we want to
Aw,
make that in
okay.
schools. And now, so what I think 2 years ago, we still receive like, I want to make like I want to be a Sleeping Beauty in school or
okay.
anything. But now,
Yeah.
I want to be Lutung Kasarung. I want to be Purbasari. I want to be Purbaranan.
Okay,
So
yeah, yeah.
they start to make musical theater in Indonesian traditional
Yeah.
stories in schools
Alright.
also. So I think musical theater makes like Indonesian stories more accessible
Yeah.
Right.
to
Yeah.
the generations now. So
Yeah.
they like to learn about the story from musical theater. So I think musical theater will bring Indonesian stories more accessible to the younger generations.
Okay.
Oh, amazing.
Very exciting to
Yeah.
hear. So now let's talk about the tickets.
The
How can
tickets.
people get the tickets and enjoy the festival?
So you can get the tickets and book my show.
Okay.
And the tickets will be 150 for 1 day pass.
Okay.
Yeah. So so you can see 4 musicals or 350 for 3 days pass. So you can
okay.
see 12 musicals.
Oh,
150,000 for 1 day
day.
pass. You can choose between the days, or 350,000 for 3 days
days.
pass,
Yes.
which is of course
Yeah,
it's
it's very-
better,
yeah.
right? A better deal, package deal.
It's a very better deal
Okay.
for the festival because
Okay.
for 350,000 they can see 12 shows
Yes.
if you're
Okay.
lucky enough to
Yeah,
to
yeah,
have the spots as well.
Okay.
And it's comparatively to the one show other than festival is
Yeah.
a large scale production.
Yeah.
Maybe it's only for one show, and then it's basically a tribune
Yeah.
tickets,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? So
okay.
this will be a better deal for everyone to come
Okay.
to feel and to see the short version of their musical scenes. Because
Okay.
for the Karya shows, there will be only 45 minutes
Yes, yes.
show.
okay.
But for hopefully after that they will have a bigger show,
Yes.
large scale
Yes.
production, and then the
Yeah.
people that come to Festival Musical Indonesia will buy their tickets
yeah.
as well.
Okay, we
And
can have
so-
like a teaser performance,
Yes.
yeah, for the full one. Okay, so the 150 and 350 ticket, that entails for the gala shows as well, right? So
Yes.
all the shows
Yeah.
in the festival you can watch.
Yes.
Do you have any other tips for the future audience to come? What should they prepare? What should they bring? What should they do if they want to get the best seats in the house for the gala shows?
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
come early. Come early.
Maybe book early.
Yeah.
Book early, come early on
Book
the
early,
day.
yeah.
Come early for the best
So
seats then.
yeah. So because we will have free seating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no seat number. So come
Okay.
early to get the best
All right,
seats.
important detail there.
Amazing.
And for the other important thing is maybe come with an open mind.
Okay.
Yeah, and because you come to the festival and then you come to see and appreciate more about the shows, the musical scenes, and then just to support everyone who's been involving in the festival musical Indonesia.
All right.
So yeah.
Greatly said.
Amazing.
Billy from Indonesia Kaya, Nala from Ekadance Company, and producer of
Yeah.
Teater Musical Indonesia. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining us
you.
this
Thank you
morning.
so
All the best
much.
for preparation, and
Amen.
see you in the upcoming Teater Musical
See
Indonesia
you.
2025.
Thank you so much.
All right, now we wish we have more time to
Yeah.
talk, but that's all the time we have for today's Starting Point. Thank you all for joining us. I am Siska Becker.
And I'm Ferdi Teras. We'll see you again today next